Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our third launch this semester. We are just setting up the rocket, you can see on the left side, and we're currently waiting for everyone to get ready. And yeah, we're testing our custom parachute ignition. So let's see how many of you are tuning in. Okay, we have 11 people here, that's really nice. All right. So, can we just check your phone again?
Nothing's really happening, but I am connected to the
Okay. Okay, then just wait for me. We are trying some new things out with the stream today. So.
Do you have to do anything?
Yes. Like, just give me the number. Is it different? 192.168. Oh yeah, it's different. Okay. All right. We still need a second to configure this.
It's also quite heavy.
Okay. Somehow it's since it's a new network, we can't. Okay. Can you type in this number?
Or can I tell you?
Yeah. Yeah.
192.168.175.176.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's one of my fathers.
176.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and the device droid cam port.
5151.
Okay. Good. Activate. Good. Awesome.
Go.
So we have set up our mobile. Safe.
Should I go over to the...
Yes. Yes, please.
If you still want a second drone, you have to give them an introduction, but because they don't
Okay.
else we can also drop it. So
We just drop it. It's easier that way. Okay. So, we'll just, disable this. So we have Paula there, just explaining a little bit about the rocket. So that's our launch pad. We're in some field here in Hönau, so far away from villages, streets, roads. And we're getting ready for the launch. At what stage are we right now?
Right now we're basically waiting to get ready. Like
we're waiting for your permission
and
to
power it and lock them.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'm doing stuff already.
This is a quick overview of our checklist. So we already went through. We have the rocket on the launch pad. Yeah. We can switch back to this one. All right. Hanno, let's do a little interview here. We have our special guest today, Hanno. How are you doing? Are you excited about the launch?
I'm very excited. I'm a bit cold, but I'm very excited.
You're a bit cold?
Yes.
Very nice. What's your impression so far?
I was allowed to play around with the camera. That was fun. Definitely like some last minute checks that have to be done. That was entertaining to watch. In general, I'm excited.
Very nice. Thank you, Hanno, for your input. All right. Then let's get the camera ready. I will switch back to Paula. You can maybe show them a little bit what they're doing. So I'm currently connecting the camera so we get an optimal view of the launch.
Matthias, can you make a last weather check and wind check?
Okay, so I'm connecting the camera. Let's see if everything works properly.
Of course I'm excited.
Let's see the launch view. Does it work?
Please do it again.
Okay, Paula? Can you switch to vertical view? Yes. Alright, so we're trying to get the camera ready. See if it works.
A handstand in front of the camera to show my excitement.
Can do that.
Okay, if anyone has something to do.
Yes, me. Just a second.
Are there any anywhere? They have some beer.
Alright, so we have the camera set up.
Okay.
Somehow.
Currently, no. Oh yes, the GoPro.
GoPro.
Yes, can you set up the GoPro?
Yeah, I can do.
Very nice. So we have the launch there. That's our rocket. There you go.
Somebody phone and that? Can you make an online wind check and see if you find something about the wind here? Or
Just the specific.
You mean in the internet?
yeah.
In the internets.
Leon, what's your status?
My status is good.
Come again?
Yeah. I will install the camera now, quickly, and that's it.
That's okay. That's good.
Hello, I'm here to entertain. So Leon is setting up a GoPro and a second camera before we go to launch. The other people are trying to get the drone in position. This is a really exciting event. Wow! It is cold and exciting. No, yeah, no. My hair grew so long it works as a hat now for me.
Have a camera on Leon. What is he doing?
Leon is setting up the GoPro. Maybe I can zoom in. Back to Leon.
Alright, so the camera is installed. We have everything ready. I hope you can see the stream. Let's see. Okay, we have 14 people watching us. Isn't that crazy? Okay.
Wow!
For the new people, welcome to the rocket live stream. We're just testing our rocket. 1 minute to the launch. That's very exciting news. Who has the camera? Oh, vertical, please. Yes. So, I will try to film this as well from this perspective so you can all see. So, I hope you can see this well. They're just setting up everything in the rocket, so the battery needs to be connected. We also have a drone set up over there. There's Hanno again, Marvin and Johan with the rocket, with the drone. We actually have a secondary drone today, so we will be recording the launch from 2 angles. So yeah. So we are waiting for the final adjustments, connecting batteries, turning on the rocket. So one important thing is also, what does this, when would this launch be a success? Definitely when the parachute opens. So we are looking for that opening right at the highest point of the rocket flight. If that happens and we can recover the rocket, that would be great. So it seems like we're getting ready. Everyone is getting into position. It seems like Matthias is the one that is going to trigger the rocket, ignite everything. Okay.
Is it a go from you?
Not yet, not yet. Can we go through the entire checklist again as well?
We can do, but check the mode.
That all the drones are recording?
Yeah.
Okay. You go once through our checklist again. Oh.
Are you recording? Perfect. GoPro is running.
Yes. Who is running to the rocket? Who is running to the rocket? Everyone just?
Like Matthias is.
Okay, good.
Okay, who is recovering to the rocket? Brandon is the runner.
Okay, Brandon is the runner.
Strangers and animals. No, strangers and fine.
No animals?
Safe distance. Fire extinguisher. Perfect. Okay, then T-10 minutes. 10 seconds. T-10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Oh no!
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Brandon, wait a second.
okay, we are still evaluating what happened here.
This is a very exciting event.
Johan, I think we got too heavy.
Okay, it seems like we had a failed launch attempt right now. Okay, we need to see what happened now. Steph, do you want to come? Do you want to tell us what we just saw?
Leon, you can update the second engine didn't ignite.
Okay.
We only got one engine. But no, I don't want to.
Alright.
Do you want to do
No.
Okay, it seems like just, oh, we can even see here, just one engine ignited, and we have two plastic engines at the moment.
So this one fired and that one just didn't. So I guess I'll hold this close to the camera for you, Leon. Yeah, that one for some reason did not ignite. You still see the silvery bit on the end that's supposed to burn. This one did. That's how it's supposed to look. So that's why only one motor went off. So not sure why that happened.
Okay, so what's the next step now? What are we doing?
We have to replace the engines and then get ready for the test again. We also have to take out the battery and restart the microcontroller to make sure that's in the proper state for launch.
Okay, how much time do we need now for the next attempt? 10 minutes?
10 minutes because these motors are really hard to pull out.
Right, okay. Good, perfect.
So in the meantime, we'll keep filming and stuff.
Yeah, what's it? I just will quickly go into the waiting room. So thanks for sticking. I will send you to a waiting room and then we'll see each other in 5 minutes. Now it's on. So we just got a little bit of new news. So it seems like smoke is coming out of the top of the rocket. So that's a little bit odd. Actually, it never happened before. So we're still evaluating if something got damaged from the inside of the rocket, some electronics. We're looking at the SD card reader there. So yeah, let's see. I hope this is still interesting for you. For the new people, we're testing our custom parachute ignition. So what we're trying to do, what we didn't do last time, was that we have our own ignition, that at the highest point of the rocket flight, it would just ignite a little, the rocket would break and would release the parachute. So yeah, we are still on hold. We have 2 drones in the air. And yeah, let's see. I think I can also edit this text a little bit, so you know, next launch will be probably in about 10 minutes when we try to do it again. So 10 minutes, change it here. If you have any questions regarding the project, the launch, or anything that happens, also feel free to use the chat function. I will try to keep a look on that. Yeah. So there we can see Kiel just getting the flight computer that we assembled. On the lower side you can see the SD card holder, the microcontroller. So probably this thing is something got damaged. And I'm not sure if we know why exactly just one of the 2 engines got ignited.
So,
do we know?
Yeah, I tested it. There's we tested the igniter with an ohm meter to see if there's any resistance, because we know what the resistance is of these, and essentially it didn't show any sign of a connection, which is what I was looking for. So there's some damage in the wire where a current's not running through it, and that's why it didn't ignite the end.
Okay, but nothing is like terribly broken, right?
Well, I mean, we wasted a motor. That's the main thing. I need to go look at the rocket and see if they found any damage to it from it being like rammed sideways.
All right.
Bad.
Let's switch to a different view now. Can you hold it that way? Yeah. Nice. So I hope the connection is stable. We're testing some new features for this launch today. We have several new cameras, our remote phone camera, and also our DSLR camera that we connected. Can also tell you some facts about last launch. We went to the same location here, so we already have experience launching in this location, and actually the 2 launches last stream where one of them was successful, and we went over, I think it was 175 meters. The second one unfortunately failed. The parachute did not come out properly and broke. But yeah, we could recover the rocket anyways. So we're using the same rocket model now. Nothing got broken last time. But yeah, now we just have to make sure everything is safe and attempt it again. Once we get an okay from Lucas, who is our launch manager for today.
I'm not sure if we got the right engine. It exploded upward.
Oh. So we have some new information here. It seems like we used the wrong engine for one of them. Let's see if we can get some more information. Place the camera here. Oh, so 18 people watching right now. Very nice. Welcome, the new ones.
Wait, I think my glove went over.
So do you have any news?
So apparently, we're not quite sure if it's the right. I'm not quite sure, or they are not quite sure. I have no idea about this. If we got the right engine to actually start.
Yeah.
And apparently the other one didn't ignite. So there's two problems with the engines as far as I could filter out. But they're pulling them out right now and checking if we have other ones or like reserve ones. There definitely was one ruined. Kiel can probably share more about this.
Yeah, can you share a little bit more information?
What kind of information do you need?
Okay, let's go to this window. So we have our sensors and communication team specialist here right now for us. Kiel.
Hi. Hello, it's me. I'm Kiel.
So what happened?
So basically, I don't know how much you already heard, but it's basically as easy as we messed up. One of the igniters was bad, which is the one charge didn't ignite, and the other engine is just in general, like the engines are just wrong. So yeah, we used the engine that we used to use for the old rockets, which have an igniter, a shot when the propulsion stops, it shoots up a charge through the top to eject the parachute. We now have our own thing, which is not bound to the timer, but we put the wrong engine in, so there was still a blast going up. So like all the inside is now kind of like black and messed up. But I hope it's fine. And if we just put in the right motors now, then it should be able to launch.
Did the electronics or everything had some kind of protection? Were they protected or were they just exposed to the explosion?
No, they were just higher up, but there's just a bit of dust on them. The burst really happened kind of to the cap of the actual igniter. It kind of turned black on one side. But yeah, that should also still be fine because it didn't go off accidentally. And yeah, it's just a bunch of smoke and dust and inside of the rocket body where it shouldn't be. And that kind of brought us on the trail that there's something was wrong. And now they're trying to replace the thing. We have the problem that from our previous launch, the lower rocket body where we put in the engines kind of got probably warped in some way. So we have a kind of hard way time to get the
hole where
the motor into the hole. So like that's why there's a lot of extra time we need to waste right now.
So it doesn't fit anymore or what?
We have a hard time getting it into the rocket, the motor, because like the width is just different somehow. We don't know why. So like the motor was actually only halfway in right now because we couldn't get it closer. And yeah, this how it is.
Cool. And thanks for your update.
No problem. You're welcome.
Awesome. Nice. Joining us live, Kiel Hofenkel.
Yeah. Hello.
So we can also take a look at how many views we currently have. So we have 19.
19. That's
19. That's
amazing.
That's one more than 1 minute ago. So welcome, new person. We're currently
nobody's
testing.
writing in the chat.
Nobody's writing in the chat. That's
At least
true.
we don't see anything in the chat. That's weird.
Yeah. Say hello to the chat, people.
Stream is buffering. Okay.
Oh.
Connection doesn't seem to be like the best.
Okay, we seem to have some connection issues.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's red. Yeah. Why is that? Maybe because where's the phone? Lucas is probably far away.
Oh yeah, does he have the phone on him? That's not cool. Okay, so now I guess I'm just your host, and right now we have the problem that the person giving internet to this live stream is kind of running away, which is why the community probably not the best connection right now. Yeah, we're kind of figuring out, like, we're about in the middle of a field in kind of nowhere, which is why live streaming is kind of hard, but we're trying to make do. So apparently people are writing in the live stream chat, we just don't see it. That's depressing.
That's we have
Plugged into the wrong Wi-Fi. Now it's turned green. Looks like it might be better now. But okay, now it's on green, so that's probably good.
Yeah, I think we're back.
Okay, we should be back. Can you check the live stream chat, because apparently they are writing in there.
Okay.
Can you just refresh the live stream chat or something?
You can just enter the live.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that we don't see the reactions.
Yeah.
People are asking questions and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, maybe we can just have a phone.
Not like this, just... Oh, no, there. Look in the chat. Hey,
Okay.
there we go.
Oh, okay, we have some questions
Hello! There, no, okay.
here. So, sorry, first of all, that we didn't see that before. Alright, then let's jump into things we can answer.
Yeah, let's look at the chat.
Bamboozled. Greetings to Kjell.
Yeah, it's a bamboozle rocket.
Love the stream graphics. Thank you. That's what I did the past night.
Yeah, it should also probably be more visible now that we have better connection.
Yeah.
Buenos Aires.
Wow, having Hanno as a guest must be very exciting. I have to say, it's very, very exciting to have Hanno.
I feel very honored.
Yeah. Having Hanno around is always awesome.
The Hanno.
We have the Hanno.
No, we actually have fake Hanno.
The real Hanno we have here on stream. That always also makes everything better.
Ui. Everybody's watching.
My kids are watching too. Shout out to Frank Kids then. Very nice. Recovery is much more easier. Oh, we want to send greetings to Kjell for his birthday. So
Thank you.
It's actually Kjell's birthday
Hello.
today. So
Happy birthday,
Thank you for the
bro.
greetings.
That's what the fireworks earlier were for.
Yeah, the rocket is actually just like a birthday rocket.
we also have some cake, of course.
Yeah, we actually have... I keep people trying to
want
shove
cake,
cake into
yeah.
me. No, I still don't want cake, thank you.
So we have a question here from Anselmo. Data is collected and recorded by the data control computer in the rocket. Is it also broadcasted down, or do you need to recover the module to read the collected data? So
Okay.
that's what he's doing.
So basically, sorry, right now we do only record it on the rocket. We try to send it down, but the connection does work. But before the launch, we couldn't manage to make it so that it can both record it on the rocket and send it down. And since we can more ensure that the data is in good shape, we want rather just record on the rocket right now. Yeah, so we would like to do also send it down at some point. We also have an overlay where we can actually also see it on stream, then like all the live data. But yeah, we couldn't manage for this launch. Hopefully it's ready for the next one, and then we can actually like show you live data of the rocket, like telemetry.
Yeah. What kind of live data would we be able to receive?
So you can then like get all the like the height data and the temperature, the acceleration in each angle, the rotation in each angle. Yeah, pretty much that. Can we look at the chat again?
Yes, let's look at some more questions.
Okay.
Is it provided with some kind of a gyroscope to control pitch?
Right now, not. That's something we're planning to do, but yeah, right now we don't really have that kind of. We don't have a gimbal. Like we get the data and we verify that it works, and this is basically the setup for later. But right now we don't have a gimbal that we could control with it, but it's in the works. Hopefully, like next or maybe after that launch.
Parachute deployment is pyrotechnic,
Yes, it is.
but it's a controlled pyrotechnic.
Yeah.
So,
Before we had a timed trigger. Right now we actually like measure the height and then detect the different states in which the rocket is in. So once it goes down, we then check if the height is lower than the previous one from like a certain time frame, and then we try to trigger the parachute from that.
Exactly.
Um,
What kind of fuel do we use?
we just use solid fuel rocket motors.
Yeah, these are just little ones that can be. These are about this size.
Yeah.
They can be legally acquired in Germany to like just online shops for model rocketry, and we just buy them through there. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's just hobby motors basically.
Yeah. And
It's like a firework rocket.
Yeah, pretty much like a firework reticle. I don't know if you heard it, but it's yeah, kind of the same idea, just in small and for like this. Good quality now, nice.
So you have more motors? We do have more motors.
People keep screaming my name. Nice, it works.
Audio and video, okay, perfect.
Greetings from Hamburg. Yes,
Hamburg.
hello.
Nice.
In the code team chat. No, you can actually post anywhere if you want.
Yeah, please. We will be ready soon for the next launch, I hope. So post a link wherever you want. It's really exciting, and hopefully we can see a good liftoff today. We also improved our stream setup a lot. So yeah, feel free to share it anywhere you want.
Yeah, cool. I would like to check up on what they're doing
Yeah.
over there right now again.
Perfect.
So, but yeah, if
I will
there's
take
any
over.
questions again,
Yeah,
you can ask me if you want.
awesome. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, yeah. That's okay. All right. Then we'll check out what they're doing at the launch location right now. Just have to. This phone seems to be charging. All right. So it seems like we are still trying to figure out the problem. Lots of people standing around the rocket. There's our project initiator Johan. And we also have some people there testing out the drones. All right. Can you take off the phone camera again? It's
Charging right now, yes.
how many percentage do you have?
16.
Oh, 16 only. You can also take the battery with you and just keeping it connected. And it should be, I mean, you can go closer there and have it in horizontal mode. So let's see if that works. We'll switch to the different camera now again.
What direction should I have it?
Yeah, it's on. Yes, we can. So we'll check out how does it look. So we see a lot of tools. Brendan.
Brainstorming.
Okay. Brendan seems to be brainstorming and walking. So it seems like it's hard to get the engine out of the rocket holder. And maybe I can take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the rocket design. So what we see here is on the left side the rocket body, which is just cardboard with some connectors that we 3D printed. And then we have the engine holder that Johan is holding right now, where also the fins are attached. And we 3D modeled and 3D printed this part as well. Seems like Johan is trying to use some force to get it out. To get it in. Not sure there. Yeah, we didn't expect that problem. This is very entertaining to watch. We have another question from Anselmo. So if you replace time-based trigger, are you using real-time data to know when to deploy the parachute? So if you replace time-based trigger. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Making progress.
Oh, good. You want to join me again?
Sure.
So we have this question. If you replace time-based trigger, are you using real-time data to know when to deploy the parachute? Maybe you can elaborate on how exactly that works.
Oh yeah. First of all, we have an update. As you can see on the stream right now, we solved the problem with the motors not going into the body with duct tape. Basically, we throw duct tape at the motor and just mash it into it because it's actually soft enough so we don't break it while hammering it. Yeah. About the real-time data, basically, yeah, we just have a loop running that checks the data on every iteration, and then we save it in in a struct, which we can then read it out of in every part of the code base. which is also how we then check that the thing is correct properly. We're done. Oh, yeah. So I just signaled that we're now basically done. Yeah. We use duct tape because duct tape solves everything.
I needed to look at everything we had, and I was like, "What makes a mallet?" And I was like, "This." Yes.
Okay. A solid fuel. Yes, it's a solid fuel, and it's an Arduino-based controller. Actually, no, it's Arduino compatible. So we use an STM32, the blue pill, which you can program with Arduino code and use the Arduino IDE to flash and everything, but we need to download a custom board controller and everything for it. So we do program it like an Arduino, but it's not an Arduino controller. Yeah, but we used initially a Nano, but then we ran out of memory on it, so we had to upgrade.
It's a solid fuel cartridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Cool. And what can we talk about? Maybe about our team a little bit. So we have kind of our team structure. We are in total right now 11 students, all software engineers, just me as a product manager. And we split up in 3 teams actually. So we have a sensors team, who also Kjell is part of, sensors and communication. So what do you do in your team?
We do sensors and communication, basically what the name says. We measure the sensors, make sure the values we get are correct, they are usable. Then we also do communication, which is something that's not in the rocket yet, but we're working on it. So we basically sending stuff from the rocket to the ground station and also back up eventually. So something like sending a remote emergency parachute ejection signal, for example. But that's not something we have in there yet, so we just have to hope that our code works and that the parachute ejects properly. Otherwise, like last launch, basically the rocket will just face plant into the ground, which is not optimal, let's say it like that.
Also, you focus on getting quality data, right? So it's accurate.
Yes. We try to get accurate data and also make sure that like we even create filtered values, so we have like a smooth curve that's not as jittery. Pretty much, yeah. We just use duct tape, but not to fix stuff, but like we do use it to fix into place, because I don't know if you can even get it out of the body again now, but it should be in there at least, so we can at least one launch now. Yeah. By the way, do we actually have any drone footage on stream until now?
No. Like
Yeah.
we can't connect the drone right now.
We can? Okay.
We can't.
We can't, that's sad.
But for next stream, we'll definitely have also the drone footage streaming live. But like just apart from your team, we also have 2 other teams, sub-teams. One is the rocket team. We can see it right here. So it's Brendan and Johan and also Lucas right there. And they focus on just getting the physical rocket and also the rocket controller.
They also work on the gimbal eventually.
Exactly. They will work on the thrust vector control that we haven't yet implemented. And then we have the launchpad team who built a different launchpad. So unfortunately, it's not ready to test it today.
Also work on the overlay, which is not ready yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the overlay that basically then shows all the data we're going to receive in a nice graph and around the video. That's also built by them, but right now they don't get data from us, so we can't actually use it. So we're kind of holding them back over there. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't find the tweezers.
The tweezers.
Sorry about that. I hope the connection is still stable. I just saw that I have less than 50% battery on my laptop right now, so hopefully. Oh, we have someone from the launch team. Do you want to get interviewed?
Sure. Give me a second.
Okay. So we have Matthias here, just finishing his donut, his vegan donut today. So you can say things or two about the dashboard maybe, and also about the launchpad. So how are we looking right now? Still lots of people moving. Okay. The camera. So we have Matthias here from the launch team.
Hello everyone.
What do you do in the launch team?
We got a couple of things. We are building a custom launchpad, which we over-engineer quite a bit to hold it level, so that it levels itself based on its position. And so it basically has 2 platforms. and yeah, it levels itself so that the rocket starts upright. And we are also building the dashboard, developing the dashboard, which is already quite far in development. We would have liked to use that today, but unfortunately we couldn't because we don't have the live transmission yet, but that's planned for next launch. And we are building a remote controller so that we can use start the rocket remotely and hold.
Why would that be a benefit?
Because then we can keep more distance to the rocket and stay a little more safe.
So how is the rocket currently ignited? How are we doing it?
We got like this gun. I don't know if you already saw it. I filmed it once, and that sends an electric signal. We gotta arm it at the beginning, and then that sends an electric signal to the motors. And there are some electric parts which are called igniters, and they burn through, and that ignites the motor.
Yeah. Do we have any questions for the Launchpad team? Let's see. Launch team. Also the stream is a little bit delayed, so we are actually about 20 or 30 seconds in the future already. So we just have to wait a little bit. But yeah, maybe we can adjust the window a little bit. So yeah. So you have 2 other team members, right?
Yes, Fabian and Max. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it today.
The thing in what thing?
We are going for the second start in 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, I just got a notice from the launch manager today. And how many minutes are we starting? 1 to 2. Okay. Like I think I will just not update this all the time. But I had this planned, so I will just update this now. So let's go for 3 because I'm pessimistic. So next launch will be in 3 minutes. Very exciting. We will probably run through our checklist again that we have here. So what are the things that you will look out for on the checklist?
We're looking out for wind, obviously, because we want to make sure that the rocket doesn't go over. And other than that, that everyone is safe. We are also looking for the launch pad itself, whether that's actually level, and whether the rocket is safely put onto it. And that's basically it.
It is also important about safety that we always have a fire extinguisher with us. So yeah, yesterday we had a big meeting where we assigned roles to everyone. Yes, we assigned roles to everyone, so we have one person that is responsible just for the fire extinguisher, one person that just goes after the rocket and recovers it, one person like Matthias that just looks out for the wind and the people. So yeah, that makes it a lot easier, and it's also easier to coordinate everything once we're here and something goes wrong. And now that you also worked on something like an emergency plan, can you tell us something about that?
Actually,
That was next.
No, that was Fabian.
Okay.
He could have told you more about it, but it was basically about who knows how to do first aid, and making sure that we have someone at launch site who knows how to do first aid. Yeah, so that was it.
Yeah.
And what we should do, who we should call, what we should first do. That was basically the emergency plan.
Okay. Is everything ready, Pierre?
Basically, yeah, we're just about to start the second.
All right. Yeah, just a second. Okay, we get ready for the second launch. So we'll switch to the launch and turn on the cameras. So we need a second for that. Can you take off the phone? Take care of the phone?
Yeah.
Alright. So, camera. Let's see if we can activate this.
Do you need the battery for the...
I don't think so, no. that's fine. You want to say something? Horizontal now. I mean vertical, sorry. Yeah. Not yet, not yet. I need 1 minute. So it seems like everyone is waiting for me now. So just going to start the camera. Oh, there we have it. That's really nice. I hope the quality is nice. So there we can also see the gun that that Matthias was talking about. This is like the trigger. It has a cable attached to it, and then it runs about 5 meters or something to the rocket and ignites it. So I will quickly go and start the GoPro, and then we can get ready and do the checklist.
Hello. Don't really have anything to say. Guess it's just the last setup of the filming equipment. Now that we've exchanged the engines, everything should be running smoothly. And Matthias is getting a second try at pressing the ignition.
Alright. So seems ready to go. So how are we going? I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
Like, the drones are not ready yet.
Who?
The drones are not ready.
Okay, so we're just waiting for the drone operators.
Drones have to be finished.
There we can also, there we can see Paula watching out with the fire extinguisher in case anything happens, anything goes wrong. We have our launch manager making fun of Hanno. Yeah. So the drone seems to be almost ready. It's making a sound as if the battery would be low. Is the battery low? Okay. So, we're just ready, waiting for the drone operators, and then we can start with the countdown, or with the checklist.
Checklist is already nearly through. It's just like getting a nice moment for win.
Okay.
Okay, stable screen, you have?
Let me check. So, get ready for the stream. We have 24 people now. Really cool. So we're getting ready. Yes? Ja, bitte ein bisschen näher. Thanks. Alright.
Okay, perfect. Then,
Is everything running?
Yeah.
Also these cameras?
drones are running. Mark? Yes. Okay, then,
Okay, let's go.
T-minus 10,
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Wow.
what?
I currently don't see it. We definitely lifted off.
Careful.
Where's it? Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Wow, okay.
Okay, Brandon.
Brandon, just Brandon.
Brandon's the runner.
Only Brandon. Let's go. Brandon will recover the rocket.
Very, very.
So, yeah, can you hold the laptop? And the phone? Let's go there. Yeah.
Very
So, we're just waiting for Brennan to recover the rocket. It seems like the parachute did not open at all. Thanks, Paula, for holding the laptop here. So we just have one person recovering it, so we don't step on the farmer's field here. Lucas proceeds to step on the field. So I'm very curious to find out what exactly happened. But I have to say, we definitely heard some kind of sound when it hit the ground.
Succeeded in creating a missile.
Sounds broken.
I think we broke it.
Yeah. Couldn't they also come here so they can show us?
Brennan!
Okay. Okay, wait.
We need to take away the SD card.
Okay, let's see what happens. Wait.
Why am I doing this? Because no one else wants to.
Recovered it, so.
Yeah, because you guys yelled at me too. So first we need to take the SD card out to see what went wrong with the code. But right now, yeah, the nose cone and also the front part of the rocket body are really badly damaged. So we're unlikely to be able to get a second test today. But we might consider it if the microcontroller is working well enough, but I doubt it since it already failed once.
That looks pretty bad.
Yep.
What
All
does
right.
the inside look?
We don't know yet. We need to take it apart. So I'm gonna go do that.
Unfortunately, it did not.
Yeah, the bottom portion looks good, actually. So, all right. I'll go over there and get to the tools.
You go with you. Okay.
The whole broadcast team here.
We have a very stable rocket.
Yeah, it's definitely been
So
face
far,
first.
falling down from over 200 meters.
Just hold it near
Easily. Just gonna launch again.
I think you have to get the dirt. Okay, yeah. It's an awful sound.
Wow.
It's nice.
It's been crushed in those can.
Did it make some sort of hole impact?
Yes, I took pictures. Well, I took pictures of how deep it went. I didn't take a picture of the hole.
Okay,
The hole, though, was like...
squash.
It just
Okay, our setup is really squashed.
Can we get a
Our
picture
electronics are squashed.
of it for the camera?
I
Where is
think...
it? Maybe you should have connected all parts properly.
That's bad news.
We already ordered the PCB.
PCB writers.
Maybe wait.
Do you want the hook?
Wait, because we do
Yeah.
have
Over there.
to. This is trash as well already, so we can cut it open when we are.
Actually, I would try to secure it like that.
I mean, if you before you damage anything, you can cut it open.
Like, we can also open this one, then we have it just an empty
It
tube.
was so loud.
Let me recover the GoPro.
Where is my mask, actually? Oh, I think I lost my mask running. Shit.
Can you look at the
You lost your what?
Mask.
I'm curious about the chat.
I have one.
Nothing on there. I think it was.
Just make sure you
I will look.
Yeah. Go, Brandon. Go. Yes. Hello, Paula.
Oh, is that my
we only
family?
think red. It says color will not. Yeah, wait, that's Frank Trollmann. Huh.
Who said hello, Paula?
Frank.
Oh, that's sweet.
Nice.
Brandon?
Congrats. Can't wait to see the drone. Oh no. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Has somebody
So there was
small
a
knife
big
while running? Brandon, we need your knife. Brandon! Any knife, small one.
But I will get this thing here. Okay?
Always have
Then
one.
we can I will get the table, then we can put the stream here.
Okay, yeah.
Like even
but
if
it would be interesting to
if
see
the
closer.
MOSFET falls out, that's always
Okay. And did you already give a clear update?
Not really, but wait, I will get
Okay. Sun is running, right? It's very windy. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what he's planning right now.
now like we need to go in.
Like it's completely messed up and bent.
Like somebody has a scissor. Like,
We do have some somewhere. We need better organization.
what better organization?
Maybe just like having an idea where stuff is. Yeah.
update, right?
So yeah, update. Basically, the parachute did not deploy. The rocket got face planted like half the length into the ground. We're now gonna evaluate the SD card and see if we at least got some data. But yeah, the rocket was very stable. It went straight down into the ground. And, yeah, that's a win, I guess. Our electronics are completely smashed, so we can't do a second launch today. We just figured. We can, I guess, somehow.
This is under the SD.
Yeah, this is our SD card reader. I don't know if you can like. That's the rest, like the. So right now we have to cut it open to get the rest out. I don't know if you want to get a close up. We can't even get the battery out right now. And yeah, but we have already ordered the PCB that we designed, so we should be fine for the next launch at least. Yeah, can you hold this so I can look at the data?
Yeah. Yeah, we are trying to be very optimistic, of course. Yeah, trying to stay optimistic, of course. See the positive things, and yeah, now evaluating as well what data we recorded. Oh, did we record it?
I don't know yet.
Okay, we don't know yet. So that's a big question now. Okay, twist the camera a little bit. Maybe give you a better angle.
But I don't know if I opened it last.
So of course that was not what we planned on. But yeah, let's see if Kale can figure out if anything was recorded in this SD card.
Then it started to show. Yeah, then we know that this doesn't work.
But now the question, I'm still confused because it's also a
Okay, we don't have any questions yet. 25 people. What?
Yeah, this is fine. I don't like that. Doesn't contain anything. Doesn't have a name. And we also have 7 now.
You can take fighters.
But we have this one and this one. I think this 2 is the one. So we did check the apogee and we did start a shoot, but the shoot did not deploy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We did fire the shoot?
Yeah, it says detected apogee, started shoot.
Where's the bottom half?
So the electronics did work, but the physics, the hardware failed, which is depressing.
Oh my god, that's very depressing.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, in a certain way, both of those were to me. So either way, it's kind of my fault. Well, like,
Let's see the height. 0. How high did we get?
Why? It's right here and it didn't burn.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
Where's the last value?
I don't know, I'm just looking for height right now.
This makes me very sad. Something exploded.
Can we already think about why
Oh, wait.
the signal wasn't
It was there. I don't know why it didn't go. Yeah, just try it.
igniter?
Wait.
Yeah, is there anything we already saw with the cables?
Yeah, like the upper part is like totally slashed now, but
We then
this look.
But regarding the parachute and the...
Okay, so we did go above 190 meters this time.
Oh, 100?
The highest we went so far.
How much exactly?
190.
Wow, that's really nice. Woo!
Only one step more for 500.
So that's really nice. I don't know if you could hear it, but we confirmed a height of 195 meters. That's actually really cool. That's the highest we got so far. So definitely put that here as well.
So it went from 7 to 2.5 ground.
How much time is in between these two steps?
Oh,
previous one
it's a little bit.
6.88. And now we are, and then it was 2.48.
Can we quickly calculate the speed?
Okay, here that we are calculating the speed right now to see how
So before that it was 10.41.
Are you satisfied now with what you
So last confirmed height, I will change it to
It was exciting.
195.
It was like, okay, it's the first.
195 meters. So that's really cool. Just 5 meters to 200.
It was a real possibility. Someone ever put it in the flag.
That's our nice
Oh no!
Oh, sensor died.
Oh my god! Look at that.
Interestingly, the STM looks pretty perfect. Lilac is a bit
this
off,
one is,
but Lilac also like the
No,
Can you show it to the stream?
you wanna see?
Yeah, and can you show it with the...
awesome. Now you know what happens if you crash your car.
So we see different sensors there. That
This way.
the right one looks good, right?
Can you show it? How much is 194 milliseconds? 149 milliseconds.
0.15 seconds.
0.1 like here. 0.15
What is that?
Yeah.
The
Everyone,
now it's dead.
that means we went six times, at least 6 times.
Yeah.
We don't want to let her out.
Do we need it?
We went 53 meters per second. Do you know when I heard the sentence before like 53 meters per second? That's insane. Paula wrote the MPU 6050 for the first time. 53 meters per second times 3.6 is about 160, maybe more, 180 something per pH. If I'm not mistaken right now. Probably were like 53 meters per second. Yeah. That's a lot. 53 meters, that's about 180 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
So that's
Okay. So that's a new update. You want to do that?
no avoid now.
Update the data.
So yeah, we apparently we hit 190 meters, and the last update we got was 2.5 meters above the ground, and then afterward it died. And from the last 3 values, we apparently flew at 53 meters per second into the ground, which was how much? 180 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
Huh? Okay, yeah, so that's the current state of the sensor values.
That's fast.
It's fast and it's broken now. Yeah, it's completely destroyed, so we have to start from scratch.
Why is it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's productive failing, right?
it's productive failing. We did manage some stuff, we didn't completely fail. And we've learned a lot of new stuff about rocket flying. Yeah, now I would like
We
to...
actually have everything again.
We have to order the parts as well, though.
We have
We do, yeah,
Did you order the...
we do have replacement parts for next.
like we already have them.
So have a look at the chat if there's any questions.
Yeah.
As we say at Code, learning is productive failing, right? So yeah.
Except for
So-
the Laura.
Switch to cameras so we can see what's happening on the bigger screen. Oh yeah.
Not 195, just 190.
Oh,
Just 190 meters.
someone said 95. Okay.
Not 95.
Okay, so we have to correct that. It's 195. 90.
Why didn't it deploy?
It's...
I guess we could also have an emergency tube trigger where we just like say if it's on 10 meters high or like
That's too
more
late.
Yeah, but
really just
the
10
problem,
meters
the problem is that it didn't trigger. Like the logic worked.
yeah, like the logic that trigger. We can also have
No, that's why we need manual deployment next time. Ideally.
but
It's still the same.
fuck, the electronic set we like check the parachute by the
Ah,
You
yes.
want to enter screen together?
Also, if it's falling that low,
Like how do you want to end it? We like put this on the launch pad and like
I was just planning on
let's
spread out and like say right to the chat.
whatever. I really want to climb on it.
Okay, let's come here and let's say right to the chat.
All people, please come. We need to make a photo or like a wave?
What is waste everything?
Yeah, let's come here, please.
Mars, Hanno, also be here.
What happened?
There's some technical difficulties here.
This is not 2 meters distance, but okay.
Okay.
Vortex, technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Can we give the talk?
Yeah. Who wants to say something? And now's the opportunity.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for watching. Right.
So yeah, thank you for watching. I think we got to 25 people watching live. So that's really nice. Applause for that. Thank you for joining us. Yes. And yeah, we got. I think we learned a lot today, right? About rocket flying.
And the forces.
All the forces.
The forces.
Hits the ground.
And it was a really fun experiment to do. So yeah, thanks for joining. And then hopefully see you next launch. Bye bye. Bye.
Awesome.